Boys, we gotta talk about Neve, alright? Neve is insane. She's changed my account. I gotta showcase her a little bit, man. She is so freaking nasty. One of the best legendary PvP champions in the game. One of the best champs in the game, period. And most certainly one of the best go second champions in Arena. Let's start by reading the kit and looking at the build. Boys, I wish I had a blessing for Neve, Spirit of Undress Me, bruh, because she is so damn good. Blessing wouldn't make a super big difference, but I mean, a 6-star, there's a lot of options that open up there. It would definitely help, at least the stats for sure. Even a 1-star, throw a little lightning gauge on there, right? Let's take a look at the kit, alright? And one thing I do want to mention is she is like super free to play friendly in the sense that you do not need to like max her out for her to be useful. You don't need to put books into her. It helps, but you don't need to do it. I actually just booked her today for CVC, so I haven't even played her yet with books. I've been using her this whole time unbooked. We've done like 2 or 3 streams with her unbooked. The same day I got her, I put her in a 9-piece protection. She was level 1. I had to take her to rank 6, but rank 6, level 1, fully ascended. People were banning her as a level 1 with not maxed out gear, just 9-piece protection, not even level 16 gear because there was no artifact enhancement event. Like, you can get value out of her as soon as you pull her and throw 5 chickens into her. And as long as you've got the 9-piece protection, even a 6-piece protection is still solid, but not as good as the 9-piece. But yeah, like, I should say super resource friendly. You don't need to invest in her right away to get value out of her right away. This will actually be my first time using her, like, maxed out, fully booked, all that whole shebang. And with full masteries. I just finished masteries today as well before this video. Alright, boys, the A1, a pretty solid A1. Attacks one enemy, places a 50% decreased attack debuff and a 30% decreased crit rate debuff on the target for 2 turns. Has a 75% chance when booked that these debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked. That's nice. That is very nice. 75% chance is pretty reliable. You could take Sniper to get that up to 80%. Pretty reliable. It's going to land 3 out of 4 times. Basically the same as 9-piece protection, so a lot of her kit is all that 75%. Or I guess a lot of this champion's that 75%. But much better than a 50% though. Much better than a coin flip, which feels like a lot of a live arena is today. Decreased attack, I mean obviously good on attack-based nukers. Decreased crit rate is good against all nukers. You could hit an Empress, you could hit a Marius, you could hit... obviously, I mean, a Sequin would be amazing because the decreased attack works as well, but decreased crit rate, getting that on your enemies, that's big. With an AoE attack, it's likely that one of those hits will not crit. Pretty solid for an A1. A2 attacks one enemy. If the target has 50% HP or less, this attack is always critical, so you could go no crit rate on her if you'd like, and will ignore 50% on the target's defense. That's pretty damn nice. It's going to be a smackaroo, even with very little investment into damage stats. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal to the difference between the target's current HP and the target's max HP. If the target is a boss, the value of the shield is proportional to the champion's defense instead. If the target is killed, also reduces the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. Now, you always want to target someone weak with this, and when you actually kill someone that's weak or squishy, like a Sun Wukong or something like that, oh my god, getting your skills reduced by 2 turns, a lot of the time, that's a full reset or pretty damn close to it. That's game-changing. I mean, that is absolutely game-changing. You're running it like a Galathea or something. If you're in Form 2, they can get you right back to a stun or a block active, you know, if you've already taken another turn. I think the stun's a 4 turn, but the blocked active's a 3, so I can get you right back to that, because when you take 1 turn, that counts as well. Same thing with like the revive or the cleanse. Your damage dealers gets them right back to their nuke. This is super duper powerful. The way this shield works, it's a little tricky to understand maybe, but basically if I attack someone at full health and then I hit them and they go to 50% health, I get a shield that's worth 50% of their HP because that's how much they lost. Right, the difference of their total HP versus how much they're at after you smack them. So if they're in Stone Skin, you get no shield unless you break the Stone Skin and do some damage. So just keep that in mind. Or block damage or unkillable. I don't know if unkillable worked. That's interesting. Because if they're already like one shot and you do no damage, do you still get the shield because their total HP is like, you know, at 1? I don't know. That's interesting. So far, A1 and A2 pretty solid, but these are not the highlights of the kit, boys. It gets better. It gets freaking better. This is very nice as well. Heals all allies. The value of the heals proportional to this champion's defense. Awesome. She is all like defense based too, so pretty nice. Also places a block debuff buff and a 50% ally protection buff on all allies for 2 turns. Not too shabby on a 3-turn cooldown. Hey, good at keeping people alive. You love to see it. But the passive is what truly makes her one of the best champions in the game. It allows her to counter a lot of the meta like Hegemons, Cavalaxes, basically anybody going before you counters a lot of that shit. Places a block damage buff on all allies for 1 turn at the start of the round, and each time this champion's HP drops below 50%. And then defense in all battles by 35%, boys. The block damage and the block damage when she drops below 50% HP are absolutely huge. You start the battle with block damage. You want her in a 9-piece protection. If you can't get that, go 6-piece. If you cannot get that somehow, go 4-piece. Basically, you want as much protection in the kit as possible. I'd say if you go the 4-piece, maybe make your other 4-piece like regen or stone skin. But, I mean, if you have 4-piece protection, just try and get rid of that as quick as possible. Get the 6 and the 9-piece, man, please. Because it gives you a 75% chance to place a protected buff. And your allies deal more damage. Actually, I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty nice with the 9-piece because she does do a lot of buffs. So that actually helps. I mean, just the block damage at the start of battle, that's 5% more damage. Plus these two, that's 15% more damage. Like on your damage dealers. Or on everybody. That's pretty nice, actually. But starting the battle with the block damage is like so insane. This allows you to use so many different nukers in arena because you know they don't need stone skin. I mean, it might stop like a stun or something like that because block damage won't stop stuns, but like stone skin will. However, there are not many things that can contest with a protected block damage in terms of survivability. They basically have to CC you or lock you out or have a champion that goes through block damage. With the prevalence of Wanda submissions, CCing you is not always reliable. There are a decent bit of champions that ignore block damage, but not a shit ton. So you could definitely ban like a Gizmac or a Chicken and get around that. And then when the HP drops below 50% too, I mean, my god, if you have this with like a golden elixir, there's no cooldown. This could go absolutely crazy. If you put her like towards the front of your team or in the middle, this will actually activate before the guys in the back take any damage, providing she actually drops below the 50% HP. So if you have like a tanky nuker in the back that can take like a hit or two from Marius, then she can definitely save them. That's pretty damn nice. Or if the Marius hits hard enough and it just activates on the first shot, it can protect the people in the back anyway. So pretty damn nice. Phenomenal champion, boys. Phenomenal. Let's look at the reviews. Yeah, people are loving her. Oh my god. Let's take a look at the build. Masteries went down the Helm Smasher route. I want to do a little bit of damage just because I think she actually smacks pretty damn good. You can feel free to copy this if you want, but this is kind of my own little funky blend, funky take on the Masteries. This is what I went. I don't think I'm going to explain any of my decision making, but this is what I decided to do. I think it's kind of pretty typical, maybe a little off the usual for a Neve, especially once you see how I built her with the gear and the stats and all that, but I think it's fine. I'm enjoying it. Aspect of Siroth is what I'm rocking her. This is nice, man. Like, people have a champion that they think punches through block damage, like a Rhodos or a Gizmac, and then she just lives because it's like, oh, Aspect of Siroth. Like, sorry. Literally had a dude smack her. I think it was on stream as well. Smacked her with a Rhodos, didn't kill her, surrendered, gave up. He ended the battle right there. He was like, nope, I'm done. So pretty funny. This is what we're rocking, boys. 9-piece protection is a must. Boys, we've got over a 100% crit rate. That's not even really a sentence, but all right, whatever. We got 100% crit rate, boys, but we did not go heavy on the crit damage. This is pretty much just like stuff that was on the artifacts. I didn't prioritize it, but this is just kind of like what we ended up with randomly. I didn't really go super heavy into crit rate either. It just kind of happened to be on the gear that I have her with. 40k HP, quite low, and then 7k defense. 7k defense is quite nice. 291 speed, pretty good. I didn't really prioritize speed either. It just kind of happened. She doesn't need to be super duper fast. Cruising is a pretty live arena professional, I guess the way of saying it. He says, you know, 250 is pretty chilling. Obviously faster never hurts, but pretty legit. You could also go resistance if you wanted to. I'm just sitting at 250, so probably just what came from gear and Great Hall and all that, not focused. But the reason you don't want to go super heavy on the crit damage is because I guess crit damage makes you take more damage when you do ally protection. So if I had high crit damage and I put up ally protection, I'm actually going to take more ally protection damage, which is kind of interesting. But I figure, you know, 100% crit rate with the 7k defense, and, you know, let's look at a little crit damage from it. She does smack pretty damn good with the Helm Smasher, so I figured it was worth going Helm Smasher. Just because I want to maximize this A2 without hurting her A3 as much as possible, right? I want to hit hard, I want to kill people, I want to get this cooldown because it's very valuable, but I also don't want to kill myself through the ally protection. The Aspect of Siroth definitely helps keep me alive. Amulet, we gotta ascend that. What am I doing, bro? I'm slacking over here. Oh, defense. Oh, look at that, boys. We'll max it out real quick. Yeah, we gotta fully ascend that right freaking now, boys. And there we go. Boom, more defense. I also haven't glyphed this. Oh my god, boys. That is CBC. Let's glyph it. Oh man, like the whole time we've been using her unmaxed. Throw some res on there. Let's go test her out. First, I want to show you guys what she does in PvE because she actually has massively improved my Ice Golem team, and I didn't even build her for that. I just threw her in with this build, and it worked. So let me show you guys that real quick. So my Ice Golem team has been like one of my slowest teams on my account. Recently, I improved it, but it had like a 10-15% fail rate, so it was only really good for Ice Golem turn attacks. But the new team that I added her in has only failed one time, and I believe I want to say I've done 100 runs, because last Ice Golem tournament for the Donatello fusion, I dropped like 4.5k, 4.1k points, so I believe that's 100 runs. It only failed one time, because my multi-battles were programmed to stop if I lost. So for me, a 99% success rate is chillin'. This is my only team I run on my account that's not 100, so I'm pretty energy efficient, so I don't mind filling this. But this is the team, not a free-to-play team, but just showing you, she's got value in other places. She's in the front of the team to put that block damage up to protect everybody else. We will show the team real quick. This is Ice Golem 10 hard, by the way, as well. Like I said, so far, a 1% fail rate out of roughly 100 runs. Somewhere between like 90 and 110. So it's probably close to 100. Hopefully it's not too loud. The block damage at the start of the battle isn't really why she's in here. It's mainly when the Ice Golem smacks us. She will die even with Aspect of Seroth. Maybe if it was higher level, she wouldn't. But totally fine. She does her job. She keeps the team alive when we end up killing the ads. Or when we end up doing too much damage and getting ourselves smacked by the counterattack. She keeps us alive, and that's all that matters. Get out there, revives her. It's juicy, man. It's insanely juicy. Right here, we're going to get hit hard. Boom. Nothing. Boom. And our block damage did not activate. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Let's see, MX still has it. Yeah, okay, cool. Hell yeah. I mean, but yeah, there you go. There's the block damage right there, too. Whole team has block damage. Pretty damn nice. Like, she's just keeping us alive. Very nice. And boom, there you go. Marius the Slayer actually went hard. That's actually my new record. Although, I don't usually run the game on max frames. That's probably why it's my new record as far as time goes. But yeah, man, I mean, really freaking juicy. You can see there's a lot of fail-safes. You've got Galather's passive that keeps me alive. Sequin's passive that can keep us alive. MX unkillable. So her block damage. So, that's why this team only has a 1% fail rate so far, because there's so many things that could save us in a pinch. Alright, boys, we are going to do her in some live arena first, and then we'll do some classic arena, show her that you can use her with some funky champions. In live arena, it's a little bit harder to get away with funky champions because they can just ban her. That is a risk. That's a risk with any champion, right? But we're going to do a couple fights, though, boys. We're going to do a couple fights. So typically, I don't like to go her first. I don't want to give my enemy too much time to change their team around to deal with her. I try and draft her in like spot 3 or 4 usually, because I'll try and put her in front of Sequin. That way she saves Sequin and he can swap forms and revive or something like that. So, as like a fail-safe, I try and always kind of put her in like slot 3 or 4. I think it's slot 5. I don't know. She still is really strong in slot 5, but there's not as much value. You want her to protect some people. And again, turn order, super important on her. Like if I was actually, if I was going to draft her in slot 3 in this situation, I would actually just put her in slot 2 anyway, because might as well, right? Might as well protect this other champion. I guess if I were to draft her in slot 3, I would have had to pick second and got 2 champions like he just did. But let's see. He already took Empress, so I could grab her now, right? Slot 2, 3, and 4 is usually kind of where I grab her. I mean, because there's no point in putting her in slot 3 right now. If I'm going to draft her now, I might as well do it. I think we will. I think we'll go like this. That way she can keep Sequin alive. So he has a little bit of time to deal with that. I mean, he's got 3 champions he can pick to accommodate her or fight her. But it might be a little early of a pick. But, you just kind of have to give it a little whirl sometimes. And just because we have her doesn't mean we're guaranteed to win, obviously. It's still going to be a tough fight. Live Arena always is, boys. Always is. And then her with Arbiter is quite nice because it kind of forces the enemy, like, do I want to ban Niamhe? Or, I might mix up her names a couple times. Do I want to ban Neve? That way I don't have to deal with the block damage. Or I don't want to ban his speed booster, but then I have to deal with the block damage. So, he kind of has to choose, like, let me go hardcore, go second, or let me have a chance at going first. He could always outspeed me, but kind of puts the enemy in a tough spot a little bit sometimes. I think we may go Monkey here, boys. I think we are gonna go El Monkey. Alright, we're fighting a Commodus. Okay, now who do I want to ban here? He may ban the Neve. I think so. I think we'll ban Lazarius. Let's ban Lazarius. He does ban the Neve. Okay, so, hey, trying to showcase her, but sometimes she's just too damn strong. She gets banned. That is the difficult thing about showcasing strong champions, is they get banned a lot. Like I said, when I first got her, using her at level 1, and she was getting banned, which is insane. Alright, boys. Well, I guess we'll see if her getting banned can get us a sneaky little victory royale. Okay, we did not win just yet, but we did indeed win. So he made the wrong decision. He probably should have been Arbiter and just went for the freezes, went for the strip on Commodus, and maybe just hoped that my 9-piece protection had some bad RNG. Because I have had fights where only 1 block damage is protected, and that's just the luck of the draw. I have a lot of fights where they're all protected, so be what it be. This guy, much higher points than us, almost 16k, holy moly. This is going to be a good one. He rocks the Empress off the rip, 4-star. 4-star is the perfect level, man. Mine's only 3 stars, so I'm not getting all that juicy extra crit damage. Tough, 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 but at least I have a blessing. You know, having even a 1-star with Lightning Cage and the HP is really nice. Open with a Gal there, typically. And then, like, right now, I wouldn't really want to go Neve. I think it's a little too early to lock her in. You know what I mean? A little too early, I think. So, we'll just grab... I don't know what else to grab right now, though. I mean, I try and always put Secret after Neve, but we may grab her now. I don't know. Actually, you know, we can lock in Arbiter now. That's fine. We can lock in Arbiter now. I don't always like to go Arbiter every fight. Sometimes I like to leave my last slot open for, like, a sneaky Cavalax or a Monkey or a Mons or something like that, but I think, you know, Arbiter's not the worst decision. Okay, so he's going Carnage. Okay. I think I'm going to go like this. I think we go like this. All right, let's do that. We do need one more damage dealer. Yeah, this guy's got a very powerful account. 6-star Carnage, 6-star Marishka, 4-star Empress. Pretty juicy, pretty juicy. A 6-star Siphi and a Crixia. Okay, so he is probably going to go before me. He may not. He may be on the Arbiter, actually. I don't know. I almost wonder who we go here, boys. I almost wonder who we go. I would have loved to get Empress because Empress is lockout resistant. We may just go, actually, let's give her a try. Fuck it, let's give Krosa a try. Krosa can swap forms and nuke even if we get locked out, as long as she doesn't die. So hopefully she gets a protected block damage. Who do I want to ban here, boys? Who do we ban here? Should we ban the Carnage, or should we ban the Crixia? Getting block passives could be really bad. Let's ban the Carnage. He bans the Secret. Ooh, he thinks Krosa cannot get it done. Okay, let's see if he's right. Let us see if he is right. We have a Krosa hater here, boys. She's not very good, but she is a mythical, so she's a little resistant to lockout. Let's see. Oh, full team protected. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. He's got protection on his Siphi, though. Very, very juicy. Might as well do that. I mean, it's going to get stripped from Crixie anyway, but I didn't think swapping forms would do anything really there either. Let's just smack her. And we do a little damage. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad smack, dude. Not at all. That was a good hit. Goddamn. Is Empress going to go? Empress is going to go. May reactivate block damage on her team, possibly. The fear is tough. Hopefully she doesn't get feared. My Krosa. Krosa's kind of my only shot at doing some damage here. Alright. We do... Actually, we already had the block damage, so it didn't matter. Damn, that was through an aspect of Seroth, too. Wow. That Empress smacks. Yeah, I had aspect of Seroth. Holy shit. We got to do this to get rid of the decrease attack. We'll probably get wanded here. We do get wanded. Boom. And then she ends up killing herself. That is tough, tough. I think this is a GG. This guy has just got a very nasty little team right here. I wonder why the aspect of Seroth wasn't able to save us. I guess the Empress just hit way too damn hard. Oh, yeah. Well, 99k is not too crazy. Actually, a little surprised that she died to that in one shot. All right. Well, on to the next one. 1 for 1, boys. Good old-fashioned Marius to start. You love to see it. I'll go Galathir Empress here. I don't mind going Empress in front of Neve just because if I can swap his forms, his recoil that he does to other nukers can end up killing them, and her passive might not even need to activate, which is kind of cool. So I don't mind Empress kind of protecting her and then her protecting Secret. Got like some triple protection crazy shit going on. Pretty damn cool. This is like this is ideal right here. This is if I can get this team like every time, I love to do this. This is ideal picking order, all that. And then I have my last slot open to either an Arbiter or a Cavalax. We got some options. This is what I've been running a lot lately. Okay, so he's got Fabian, but no Armands. When I fight the duo, it's a little tough. But in this scenario, we have the option to just straight up ban the Fabian, so that's pretty nice. I think I will go Arbiter, put some speed pressure, and then I think we just ban the Fabian. I think we just ban the Fabian. I would rather deal with Lazarius than Fabian. Okay, he does ban her. Okay, I mean, boys, she's been banned twice already. We've done 2 fights. I mean, 3 fights. Done 3 fights, she's been banned twice. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry I can't do that good of a showcase because she's getting banned so much, but that doesn't tell you how strong she is. I don't know what does, man. People do not want to fight her. Period. End of discussion. And then he kills himself. I don't even know. Okay, I was like, I don't even know why I metamorphed. That should just be the end of the fight. Cool. Actually, I mean, that Harimo is actually built very, very well. All right, boys. That's been 3 fights. Should we do a little one more? I mean, we are 2 for 3, but she got banned twice. But hey, that's the power, man. It's like, do you want to ban the ultimate go second champion and let me have Arbiter so I can outspeed you? Like, you know what I mean? They have to choose. Do you want to get outsped, or do you want to have to, you know, deal with the whole turn of block damage? That's why I love the Arbiter Neve combo. It's so good. So let's see. The first guy that we fought right here, 23 million account power. I mean, I'm at 24. We're basically in the same league. 25, 26 right here. Again, pretty equal. And then another 25. So I'm fighting accounts, you know, basically as strong as mine. One a little weaker, and then two a little stronger. So not too shabby. You know, should we do one more? Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's see if we can actually get a win with her on the team. We've only lost with her. And then we've won when she gets banned. It's like, what? He locks in the Empress early, you little bastard. You little bastard. I'll go Arbiter early. That's fine. I do love the Empress, man. I do love the Empress. I really enjoy Empress with Neve because, you know, I rock the Stone Skin, the Lightning Cage, the block damage. It's like, and Wanda submission. It makes Empress very hard to deal with, even though mine's pretty damn slow. Still makes him a big problem. Go with these two. And then we may go Marius if he doesn't seal it. We may go like a Narcissus, a Monkey, Cavalax. There's some options here. Cavalax would make it so we only have one nuker, but she does do damage as well, so. Ooh, not Cavalax now that I see Mariska. Okay. Makes me think about doing a Narcissus. Makes me really consider it. He does have Stone Skin and all that. Mariska does do like the shenanigans with the shields and all that. Ooh, I wonder if I should go Narcissus. It's either Narcissus or Marius. Let's go Narcissus. Let's give Narcissus a little whirl, boys. And then we will ban the... Should we ban the Siffy? We should ban the Siffy, boys. Yeah, I think we should. Let's ban the Siffy. 6-star Siffy's a pain in the cheeks. Okay, Narcissus will be our only damage dealer this fight. Okay, boys. See if we can get her done. I do want that Mariska to go before my Narcissus. I want her to put up shields and strengthen and all that juicy stuff. So we do go first, which is actually maybe not a good thing in this fight. Ooh, lots of Stone Skin. Okay. Let us look at that. Protected block damage. Was that on everybody? I missed if it was on the Arbiter, but it's all good though. Okay, so this is where Live Arena RNG just kind of fucks us. We removed 0 Stone Skin. So, that'd be what it'd be. Let's see if we can win after a terrible start like that. I'm going to go ahead and go with... I guess just the ally protection, I guess. And then Narcissus gets in there. No point in doing anything but an A1 on the Harima, maybe. Put a skill on cooldown. Nope, that's okay. Removing 0 Stone Skins might have cost us the fight. I do know two of them have Lightning Cage, so you would expect to not remove those, but I mean, still though. The other two didn't, so we failed 2 25% chances and 2 50% chances. We just failed them all. Pretty tough. See if Arbiter maybe gets one. Nope. Okay. Oh, got petrified too. That's tough. Mariska might not shield here. There you go. There's block damage again. Very nice. Not too shabby. Let's see what Empress does here. I don't know. I don't think that was a good move. I think you just risk getting Wanda there, but okay. Why would we AoE? I mean, to kill the Arbiter, I guess? I don't know. I'm a little confused. Let's see. Let us smack the... Smack the Arbaeus? Smack the Arbaeus. Get a nice little shield. Not too bad. Not too bad of a shield. Not amazing, but not bad. Wonder if we can block revive the Empress here, boys. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Empress is dead. No more nuker. Oh, actually, yes, Harima. I'm dumb. We do block revive that Empress. That's pretty nice. Although he might be able to kill a team other than Narcissus. Ooh, okay. Not quite. Okay, cool. We do need to heal Neve pretty damn quickly. We need a little heal ski. We need a big, big heal ski. And Empress is gone. I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he's caught on to that yet. We just have to smack her. It's our only option. I would love to get out there back to his other form, but it's going to be a second. Should we go for the nuke here? I wonder if we should. Maybe we kill Mariska? I mean, nah. Harima's damage reduction is insane. Now he puts up the strength and stuff. That's alright. That is the proper time. We risked it. We risked it for the biscuit. Maybe not a good play, but it's okay. Ooh. Okay, Galathir does not die. That's big. That is big, big. Puts it back up to, wow. I think I do gotta cleanse here, man. I think I really do. Yeah, I would have loved to do block active skills, but I think we need the health too much. Empress is passive working even though he's gone. That is interesting. Did not Didn't think of that. We do have to revive that Arbiter ASAP then. Ooh, Galathier's gonna die here. That's actually really bad. Okay, we get a little heal there. Nice, perfect. Gotta bring back Arbiter. We need Harima to go, and then we revive. No, not what I wanted. I don't know if she has her AoE. I hope not. Let us pray, boys. Let us pray. Okay, barely alive. Like on the tip of our toes, boys. On the tip of our toes. Jesus. He really wants that Galathir dead. No. Beautiful. We get decreased crit rate. We do. That's beautiful. Could potentially be a lifesaver. No more nukers. No more nukers. See what you got, little buddy. He can still kill the Galathir. He surrendered. He surrendered, boys. The power. Did you guys not see how many times she saved our ass? The power of Neve, bro. Can we recognize that I just want to fight? I was not meant to win. I stripped 0 stone skins, boys. I failed 2 25% chances. I think that's about what it is when you add Lightning Cage and the stone skin 50-50 together. So we failed 2 strips on the Lightning Cage guys, then we failed 2 strips on the regular guys. 2 50-50s and 2 25s. We failed all that shit with Galathir. And we still won that shit, boys. What's the power on that account? 14 million, not as crazy, but, you know, a fight that RNG did not want us to win, boys. We did that shit anyway. I mean, 4 fights, 1 loss, boys. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. But not only does she have insane power in Live Arena, boys, Classic Arena and Siege. I can't show you any Siege right now, but Classic Arena, Siege, even Tag Team Arena. I don't think there's a reason to show you Tag Team Arena. It's the same as Classic, but she is so freaking strong because she makes it so in Classic Arena, I can use any freaking nuker I want. Of course, Siegfried's still going to be the best, but I can throw her in like a Tholen or something like that. Even though my Tholen does not have Stone Skin and Savage, which is like the typical Arena PvP build, you don't need it, man. You don't need it with her. You don't really need it. I mean, in Live Arena, you would still want it in case she gets banned. She makes it so you don't necessarily need all your nukes and Stone Skin. She's kind of like, you know, the new modern day Necrit, in my opinion, but like, way better. She's nasty, dude. She's absolutely nasty. So, like, I can safely use a Tholen, and Tholen freaking smacks. So, it's awesome to use someone like him in PvP. Knowing, you know, I am going to go first because Arbiter just goated like that. But, I mean, bro, Tholen, he's safe. Like, you know, I don't need Stone Skin. I'm just going to smack the shit out of you. Can we even kill their Tholen? We actually did some pretty good damage there. Goddamn. Not too shabby. I mean, I get locked out. That actually is tough. But still got my block damage, though. Still got my block damage. Can we win this with just his A1s? See, we get next turn because we're 9-piece Merciless, and that is GG. GG. So they did cut in there because my Tholen's so goddamn slow, but like, I mean, here's a Crowcat. It's not a Crowcat with the other guy, though. It's not the combo, man. I wish it was the combo. No protected block damage there on the Tholen, but that is a A-okay. As long as it does not get removed, we are chillin'. You kill Alice. I mean, that hits pretty damn hard, dude. We have a nice shield on us right now. Even Galathir's got like over 100k HP, I'm pretty sure. Same thing with Arbiter. And that is a good chunk of shield on him. And I think that is just a good game. Like, bro, it's so much fun. Even someone like the Relic Cooker, boys. I do want to make a dedicated video on Relic Keeper, so I'm not going to share too much here, boys. But I mean, bro, y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see this, bro. Hold up. But even someone like this, boys, this little rinky-dink epic, that is so much fun. This is like one of my favorite epics, bro. He's complete cheeks until you get him maxed out with like the 6-star blessing and all that. But, bro, he's so much fun. Like, I'm mad slow. You know, I'm at risk of getting smacked up because I got no Stone Skin. But she's like, nope, you got block damage. You're safe, honey. You're safe. Granted, I could still get locked out, but his power's in his A1 anyway. But I also could get stunned and shoot my Armand, so that is a problem. But just going to roll with it, boys. We're just going to freaking roll with it. We actually do end up getting stunned there, or he at least steals the turn meter. We still got our block damage. Can we go? We got locked out. That's tough. But you know what? If Relic Keeper can just get a turn. You know, this is perfect, actually. We're the underdogs here, boys. We're the underdogs. We're all locked out. We're all... Oh, no, don't stun us. Hold up. No! Okay, Armand's too damn fast. God damn it. I was like, if I could just get one turn on Relic Keeper, we are big chillin', boys. But nope, I cannot. No, I cannot. Oh, man, that sucks. I'd love to try that again, bro. That Armand's got his A2 back so quickly. One more time, one more time. For science. Let's get a lower, boys. One more time. I just want to try it again. Boost him up. Ally protection, block debuff. So let's go that this time. All of our shit gets removed. Get locked out. Come on. Just give him a turn. Give him a turn. Yes. Come on. Please start cooking. Yes, that's 1. Increase attack. Come on. That's 2. Don't weak hit. That's 3. We're probably not going to break the stone skin, but we're going to at least try. Oh my god, we did break the stone skin. God damn. We got block damage back. Look at that shit, boys. Look at that shit. We got our block damage back. Yes. The cooker cooks, boys. The cooker continues to cook. Hold up. Don't stop the Relic Keeper train now, boys. Don't stop the Relic Keeper train now. Oh, it is GG, my friend. It is GG. Like, so much fun. So much fun, man. Oh, like, dude, the thing is, bro, not only she's good, but she is so much fun. All these nukers that I could not use in PvP because I just don't have a trillion stone skin and savage sets or lethal sets. Just can't do it. I can't build all these nukers and stone skin savage, man. I can't. And still have them all be good sets where I can use them all, you know what I mean? But that is a problem of the past, boys. In Siege, I can use any nuker I want if Neve's on the team, boys. It's so much fun, bro. It's like I could do goofy shit like that, bro. I could do goofy shit like that. And I could even double down with it by putting like a Freya in the team. So if they ignore block damage, I still get an instant turn, bitch. Like, it's fun, bro. It is so much fun. She is such a fun champion. And extremely strong as well, boys. I think I've rambled on long enough, man. The Neve Glaze, boys. The Neve Glaze. I'm #1 Neve Glazer, boys. I'm so happy I pulled her. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, man. That's what she's doing on my account. She is a huge part of my live arena. She's being used on a day-to-day basis along champions like Galthier, Siegfried, like with my top dogs. She freaking hangs. Again, no blessing. She's like the only champion I'm using, I think, in my live arena squad with no blessing. I'm pretty sure every other champion I use at least has, you know, a couple stars. That's pretty damn crazy, bro. That's how freaking good she is. And she is the only champion I've also ever used successfully who has not been maxed out, like a level 1 type shit, which is insane as well. Like, I got value out of her the same day I pulled her, which is crazy, bro. You don't need a booker. You can. It helps. Makes her obviously better, but you don't need a booker. And that's the beauty in it, bro. You could just get her, put her in 9 piece protection. You don't even got to do masters if you don't want to, but it does help. I mean, everything helps, but you don't got to do it, man. If you have her, congratulations. Until they add like 10 more champions that ignore block damage and a fusion that does it as well, we're going to be sitting and eating good. Well, boys, that's it. I've been Grinch KD. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.